Let's take a quick look at the Seiko snd253 P1. So I ordered this from Amazon. I believe it was like $135. And I just wanted to give it a quick look. I've always liked the look of them when I was checking them out on pictures on the internet. And they make like a bluish purplish one. I think that was the one I was always drawn to, but I ordered the black one thinking that it would be more versatile. And I do like the looks of it. The bracelet is very rattly, and it's like fold over links with push pins. Simple Seiko clasp, fold over, stamped. So nothing spectacular there, but the overall looks of it and everything is really cool, I still think. The movement on the bezel is super smooth, so that's really easy to use. The chronograph function on it, it has that 1/20th scale up top there. That's kind of fun to watch, just spinning like crazy there, you know. And then the chronograph hand hits the marks really good, does its thing. Then you got the actual time seconds hand over there in the 9 o'clock position there. So if you stop that and hit that, it spins it around, completes that. You got the date wheel on there. Overall, I think it's a really good looking case. Give you some measurements on it real quick. You know, it is quartz, so it's going to be really thin. It's only 10 millimeter thick. That's really good. Let's see if I can grab a width on it. Case size here somewhere. It's hard to do with those chronograph pushers there, but it's like 40. I'm catching a little bit of the chronograph there. It's really closer to like 40. And then lug to lug, I think that's pretty short too. It's only like 46. So good size. It wears really good. I'll pop it on my 7 1/4. You know, this will work for smaller wrist and I think the larger wrist. I think it still works good. I'm starting to lean more towards the 40, maybe up to 42, whereas I was kind of more in the 42 camp. So here, just for comparison too, here's that Casio chronograph. It's a lot larger. So the Seiko I think would be easier to wear every day. It's got the pretty standard Seiko loom. You can see where it has the indices there, and they even went as far as to put those two little dots at like the what is it, the 5 and the 7 there. So those actually glow a little bit, and then the other ones, and then the hands. So there's one major issue that's basically a deal breaker. I mean, there's the little issues, you know, with the bracelet and everything. I think I could move past that. The deal breaker for me on this particular model is the crown. It is. I just did a little bit of lotion, so it's even worse. But it is. It's a screw down crown, and it's like impossible to use. So it's a couple turns, and it popped out, and then so you get it to the. So it's just, and I have fingernails, so there's the date. Okay, and then to get it to pop out to the time adjust it's not easy. And then screwing it in is even worse, like getting it started. So I got it that time on camera, not too bad, but it's, you know, and it's a quartz, so you're probably not going to really mess with that too much. I mean, you're going to have to change the date, you know, every other month or whatever, but, you know, messing with the time, it should keep good time, but I think the crown is an absolute deal breaker for me on this. I don't think it's not worth keeping it. So I'm going to see if I can return this back to Amazon and just wipe it down. I didn't take any of the tags off or anything. And it came in like a generic box. And I don't know much about these movements, the quartz movements. I didn't put my close-up lens on there, but it's, I don't know if I can even read it. I don't know if this will focus good enough on it or not. What is it, 7T92 or something like that? I can't. It's hard for me to read it. So that's the quartz chronograph movement that's in there, and I'm sure the battery life on it's probably like 5 years, I would think, maybe. Here's the back of it. So it's a pretty basic watch. I think, you know, if you're looking for just a good looking quartz watch, and maybe you can swoop one up for like $100 or something, you know, it's still a good deal, I think, but for the size and everything. It's not a keeper for me, that's for sure. But I just wanted to give you a little close-up on it. See what you guys think. Maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't. I do like the chronograph function on this one more than I like on the Casio. I think that fast-moving hand up top is just visually pleasing to the eye, you know, so... Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you in the next vid.